Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Code Weaver Plays Games. So let's just get right on into it. So today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different but the same. So here's the thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing the original The Climb, because I've been doing The Climb 2 for a little while now. Except that I'm going to be doing it by running the Rift/PC driven version of the game. The one where I run the game on my PC and it gets fed through the system to VR on my VR headset, and to see if this behavior is any different. Now here we have to see if we can't get it to there we go. Hopefully that's all working out, and the stream seems to be going okay. The audio level I'm not entirely sure about just yet. If it intersects with an object, please remove it. Oh. Except I don't remember how to reset the view. So it's going to take a few minutes until I figure out what in fact the heck is going on here, because the interface is ever so slightly different. Okay, let's restart. Head intersects with an object. Ah, there we go. The recentering is on the thumbstick, and in fact, it's having me go through. It's having me go through the tutorial, and I don't need to go through the tutorial. Is there any way for me to bypass this, or in fact bring up any settings about the game at all? Really? I kind of wanted to skip by all this. Oh well, let's just get on with it then. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. Yep, that's fine. Now, if I can get to a front-end options screen at some point, let me see, what's the best way to possibly trigger that? Is it no rewind left, can't press any of those buttons? And that doesn't seem to bring up the menu that I was after. Neither does that. Interesting. All right. Well. Yep. While you lose stamina, you start to sweat. Your heartbeat increases and your hands start to tremble. When your stamina is depleted, you will fall. I have to go through this because I have never actually played this on the PC before. Chalk your right hand by holding the chalk button and shaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through this, and you'll get an earful of what I would normally give as a very, very quick spiel in this game. I'm just going to let the game do the talking. I may have to get past this front end in order to have... All right, enough already. Yes, I will do that. Yeah, let's just get on with this. Right, so there we go. Okay. Now, one of the things I'm trying to do is to test out whether or not this looks significantly better and or different when I'm playing this game. Let's quickly go over here into the more center of my... Can we... Hang on, just trying to reset. There we go. The resetting of the positioning is a little bit funky in this. I still haven't quite figured it out. One more time. I'm going to quickly see if I can there. All right, so here we go. Hand over hand. I want to see if this is better on the PC than on the standalone Quest 2 build, but Yeah, that's fine. But we won't see the really pretty stuff until we get out of the tutorial, so let's quickly.
Some files are quite complex. If you get lost, press the hit button to see your route.
Alright, so that takes a lot longer to chalk in this game. Not terribly, but.
Looks like we need to get around this corner.
Oh, look at that.
Try leaving your body around this.
Oh, right, it has the auto repositioning my facing to the wall mechanic that I turned off in the Quest
Again,
2
leave your body to move around this corner.
version of the climb kit.
Only be reached by jumping. Press the jump button to leap in the direction you're looking. Remember, you need to release the grip button to grab the new grip. You also lose stamina by jumping or falling.
Okay. Press the button.
By looking into the direction you want to go and pushing yourself off the wall. Release the hand you pushed with and reach out to take the other grip. Before jumping, make sure your body is not too close.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so there are some differences. They've definitely improved the mechanics for jumping in the original. Oh, all right. I'm not doing that quite right. I have to push off? No. Okay. I don't remember it being as difficult on the Climb 2, so they may have made some improvements that I gotta relearn. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, that's really rough. I have to say, they have definitely improved the jump mechanic on the Climb 2. Alright, so let's just use the... Oh God, I really don't want to rely on this, but... No, it's not actually... It's not actually, it's because I'm hitting that maybe. So here we go. Huh. Alright. Okay, got it. Let me just get to the top. Let's get past this and get onto the mountain. I'm more interested in testing the visual appeal of this game on the original PC. Mostly as a comparison, but based on this, yeah, tutorial's not complete. Based on this, I probably would not go back to the PC version of this. Now, to be fair, the PC version of this came out quite a ways before Climb 2 did. It might have even come out decently before Climb, almost certainly came out before Climb 1 did, because it was meant for the Rift. So this may not be optimized for the Quest in particular, which may make this quite interesting. So, so the Quest 2 definitely has better fidelity than the Rift does. Maybe not the Rift S, but in any case, let's just pop into here, and this should be a good first test. Then what I'll do is I'll probably go on to, after doing one or two of these, I'll go on to the Climb, the original The Climb, but on the Quest 2 standalone as a direct comparison. We can probably do that without too much fuss. All right. I'm not really noticing a super significant difference. I might have to look at it side by side after the video is played. I'm reasonably certain. I wonder if I've got any of my settings on my Quest 2. No, I've got my PC settings for my Quest 2 set pretty high because I've tested other games that are meant to be run over Link. I do not like that auto reorientation thing anymore. I've gotten so used to having to turn my body to do the orientation. Oh well. More critters on this one, though. There are more critters on this one. So I'm doing chalking. I'm also doing the sort of half puck grip, also the technical grip, half trigger grip, in order to be able to hang on to things longer term, especially with one hand. There might be slightly more foliage, actually, maybe more elaborate foliage. So maybe the resolution of this is less, but it could be that the critters are more, and the very interesting. Could be that the critters, so the foliage is a little bit better. Individual, pixel density might not be quite so high, but very interesting. Ooh, and again, while the pixel density might not be super high, come on. The textures on the logs might be a bit better. Hand over hand, that's all I'm really doing here. I'm being a little bit perfunctory on this because I'm studying this fairly closely. I'm going to have to pay really close attention to the foliage. But I can't go that way, but I can go over here. So that's a long range. Yeah. All right, very interesting. I can't go up, but I can go over. Launch, nope, and fall to my death. Okay, that's fine. That's a thing that we knew was eventually going to happen. We grab anything on there? No. So I'm going to switch hands, try to reach across. Oh, and it reoriented me automatically. Yep. If I have any way to turn that off in this edition of the game, I will. I mean, it does help if you want to do this either sitting, although I don't know why you'd want to do the sitting. I guess you just didn't have the space. That's fine. Totally legitimate reason. Hard to tell if any of these textures are improved. They probably aren't. I don't know. Does that foliage look denser? Just gonna have to check it out. Because there's critters in the walls here, and I don't remember that in the original game, but I haven't played the original game in a while. And unfortunately, the Climb 2 does not exist on the Rift as far as I'm aware, or via link. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Rift, but some game developers decide to not to put stuff out directly on the Quest rather than worry about trying to do it over link. I think doing it on link is interesting, as I think you can push more fidelity that way. That is a really lovely sunset, I'm not going to lie. All right. Shall we do one more on this, again, just as a comparison? I think we shall. I think we're going to do it quickly, but I think what we're going to do is, now I don't think we can go up to that's fine. We can't go up to the most advanced one right away. You have to do the advanced tile, you have to do the advanced tutorial. All right. I mean, I understand why they're doing this, but because again, I haven't played this game.
Welcome to our advanced tutorial for touch controls. Here, you'll learn about some of the more challenging skills you need
Do
to
a little recentering there.
First, let's get to the save point.
Okay. Yeah.
Session drains more quickly on technical routes than on normal routes. You can maintain stamina by holding the trigger about halfway to max. Try it until you find the correct range.
Yeah. Just like that. Just get a half trigger gets that little puck in the center of your wristband, which is why I call it the half puck hold, half trigger hold, technical grip, blah blah blah. So,
Perfect grips will hold calm. So make
Yeah, we know about crumbling grips. That's fine. It just means you have to move on.
Get a secure grip. Hold down the grab button and wipe off the dirt until the grip has been clean for you. Afterwards, you need to grab it again to get a grip.
Now that's a change. They did a change on that in Climb 2, where once you brush it off, you automatically grab. I think that's fair. Like I don't mind if they streamlined that.
Grips affect your stamina in a negative way.
Yeah, that's fine. We know that that drains stamina. That's what that does. It doesn't drain stamina. That's a lie. What it does is it prevents you from recovering stamina.
Once per climb, to move yourself back to the last checkpoint.
Okay,
Let's do that now.
rewinding. Doink.
That's it. Well done. You've completed our advanced tutorial.
Great. Get me out of here, please. Fine. Now we're gonna go back to the bay. And we're gonna go straight on into. Can I go into hard? Let's go straight on into hard, except that could be nighttime, and it's locked. Can we do this? No. Why? Oh, probably because I'm willing to bet. Go back. I have to do. They've laid it out so that I have to do the easy ones on a couple of these. So I'm gonna go with. We've done the bay. Let's go with the canyon. Yeah. So they've laid out the progress in this a little bit differently. It's been a while since I've been in this. So we're gonna do these same two when I go back to the Climb 1 that is running natively on Quest 2. All right, here we go. And okay. Climb. This is going to be a pretty easy climb, so we're going to get through this pretty quick. It does get me a little bit of exercise. That's part of why I do this game. I am detecting a little bit of stuttering, and I'm a little surprised by that because my graphics card should eat this game for breakfast. But lunch and grab, that's fine. Okay. Hand over hand, this is pretty easy. Very few jumps or leaps or any exotic stuff that I have to do here. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, oh my goodness, and breakage all over the place. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. And drop down to here. Got it. Then around the corner. Okay, let's chalk up, shall we? And up. And up, and up, and up, and up, and pull ourselves to the top. See, I want to check out the flowers here. I want to check out sort of, I guess, the rock surfaces, because that texture is quite nice. All right, let's just keep on going. All right, so I'm trying to study the texture here. It's quite nice. There's not a lot of foliage in here, so this may have been not a great choice from that perspective. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, I guess they're going up. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that goes up anywhere. I think we're meant to go over. Okay, and then grab that up. And these aren't slidey like they are in the climb. All right, so let's do a half, actually, we'll just do a two-hand hold grip here. We'll take a look around. So again, pixel density I think is lower in this, but that is still very nice because of the nice textures. All right. Just do a hand over hand thing, a little bit like monkey bars. Okay, and around, across. Okay. Then down here. Okay. Doing a technical grip on my right hand while my left hand is brushing stuff off of the ledge. And over. And I'm just pivoting my hips back and forth, and I have my hands in the air, and I'm just regularly hand over handing. Interesting, they've got, okay, I gotta pause for a second. Okay, so half putt grip on one of the hands, carefully there, while I'm chalking up the other. And I'm doing this in the middle of, yes, quite a long drop. Interesting though that they've got the sweat running down your visor effectively in this, kind of like as if you're wearing a mask, and they did not have that on the Climb 1 or 2 on the Quest 2 as far as I remember, but we're going to find out in a minute. Alright, how about if we, guess we're going up. That says coming down. Oh, alright. Why down? Because you could have come. Oh, because we're. Oh, because we could have come up and over that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do a leap here. Nope. Okay, gotta be really smooth with the arcs in this, because I don't know if it's tracking fast enough or something, but. Fast flings are becoming problematic, but that's okay. All right, so let's keep on climbing. Once we get this done, because we've got 2 more mountains to climb effectively. Hand over hand. Oh, but look at that. That is a really weird bit of lighting there, actually. It's because I've got a... Is it because I've got a headlight or something? That was super weird. Hey, I don't remember eggs on the Quest 2 version of this. Up, all right. Definitely not the bugs. All right. Let's go. Let's go this way. Let's climb the light. Oh, that's too far. Too far for these little arms to reach. Nothing around there? No. Intended to go this way. Switch hands around the corner. With that weird lighting effect. A little bit odd. Alright, now we're hand over hand in here. Alright, so technical grip. And hand over hand, quick as you please. Let's go around the back side of this just for giggles. A lot more writing on the rocks. Okay, so there we go. So, yeah, that was a thing. Do I have enough time, do I think, to actually go about doing this? I have just enough time, I think, to switch over, and to do that, I am going to have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. So we are going to I'll tab out of that. We're going to switch over to here. We're going to go to, we're going to turn that off. we're going to. That did not work. That in no way actually worked the way I thought it was going to work. Come on, you can do this. You're not this incompetent. All right, there we go. We turned that off. We're now going to very quickly spark up casting. We didn't need to do casting when it was generating that to my PC effectively. All right. So let's bail out of link mode. Let's go straight on into Climb 2. No, that's not exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do here. Quit that, please. Please hold on the line for just a moment. Do. There we go. That's the one we're launching. Okay, now having done that, I also want to quickly flip over to sharing, cast, computer, hit next. And there we go. We're cranking that up. We're making the window big. And now you can see that I have semi-smoothly, I think, flipped over to the other game. All right. Right. Now I gotta re-figure out what the heck I'm doing here. So we're gonna go into the bay. We're gonna go into Zenbei Easy. Now we're just gonna hit play. So let's see what this looks like. So this is going to effectively be the original The Climb as done for the Rift, arguably for the Rift S, although it doesn't look like Rift S resolution to me, I'm not quite sure. See, now that looks sharper. A little bit. The coloring is different. They've got slightly different shaders on it. Let's get moving. Let's fall right off within the first few seconds. So, yeah, so the thing here is that effectively this is running without PC assistance and it's doing very, very well. Like it's literally just running. Standalone. I guess I technically have the link cable plugged in at the moment because I never took it out. But it's not running on my PC, and it's actually doing a better job. Not because the PC was doing a bad job, but just because they didn't really produce, I don't think, a sort of link taking advantage of high-performance PC's version of this game that would run on Link for Quest 2, like for the higher resolution. That being said, that's kind of shinier rock surface. It's not really got the same grain to it. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. It's still got some pretty good texture to it though, actually. Like in terms of detail, but it's got a weird shinier feel to it. I don't know if that's good or bad. The foliage is definitely feels less dense and less full, but it waves around enough, and there's some nice flying insects here instead of the crawling ones on the surface. Is that good or better or worse? I don't know. I guess it's better in the sense that maybe people don't want to be climbing around with bugs that are actually on the surface. All right, still climbing. Yeah, the wood texture is definitely better on the PC version. Although I still think the resolution is slightly higher. I could be wrong about that. And then fling. Keeping the fling smooth. Just handling it better on this though. Fling up or down. Why don't we try to take roughly the same route we did last time. So there is no, oh yeah, because I want to cross, didn't I? Alright. Change hands. Cross. Okay, and then reach across and grab. Ooh, and there's that really awkward transition. The auto facing actually works pretty well, especially if you're not moving super quickly like I'm trying to. It helps keep you oriented towards the face that you're actually meant to be facing, which is actually a good thing. But I actually like the better immersiveness at the end of the day for actually turning my body physically in order to face the wall. It just gets more of my body moving. I think I went around the outside this time, didn't I? Last time, didn't I? I think I did, yes. Yeah, again, different feel to the texture. Is it a sort of a shiny metallic rock rather than that grainy texture? I'm gonna have to look like at the recorded detail to the extent that I can see that on YouTube. And now that I am given the reminder, I'm gonna have to check my video settings to make sure that I am recording at a decent resolution, because I changed the resolution for my friend. I don't remember if this is the way I took up last time, to be honest. I don't think it is. That's alright, we'll go a slightly different route. That was a lovely climb. One of the other challenges is that I'm not using the best cable for getting the data from my PC to my headset. I should actually change out cables. I have a better one, but for complicated reasons, I wasn't using it. Alright, let's do Dust Winds, easy. I quickly do this. So what that would do is it would try to load balance things and be clever about how it was getting data over to the headset. It should be enough to get me pretty good resolution, but it's probably half the speed of what I could pull off if I had this thing properly hooked up. So this may be worth revisiting, to be fair, just to make sure that the PC-driven version of the game is given its fair shake. Leap. Yep, that's fine. And we do the thing fairly smoothly and fairly quickly. It looks like we're doing okay. We are, however, going to 1, 2, 3, fling, grab, grab, grab. And we are off all the breakables, which is nice. And down. Effectively, though, from a from a gameplay point of view, I have to say they have done an amazing job at making this game wonderfully vivid and playable on the Quest standalone, which makes it an absolutely fabulous and favorite game for me to just take if I'm taking my Quest, touring, like on vacation or whatever, or I want to bring it to visit a friend. Show it off, that sort of thing. Very portable game, as it were, and a lovely one that illustrates kind of the whole point of VR, which is sort of that immersiveness factor. Getting your body moving and making that an actual part of the experience. There we go. swiveling my shoulders and hips a little bit to keep in motion. Then getting to the point where I can do a little bit of chalking. Drop down. Fling. Hand over handing. Okay, and then just moving over to this surface. Heading up actually. Just for giggles, I don't think I can go around that way. I think I have to go this way. That's all right. And up. All right. And up we go. Onward and upward. Hand over hand. Oh, that was a bit of a weird hiccup in grabbing. Hand over hand. Can we go up here? No, we have to go around this edge. That's fine. And up, and way up. Very friendly giant. If you know that reference, congratulations, you're probably a Canadian. Where are we going? Okay, we're going over there somewhere. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was hard on the everything. Around the corner. Switch hands. Here we go. Grab the wire. I am getting tangled up in my cables because I still have the link cable attached even though I'm not using it. Hand over hand. And then, whoa. Get grabbing before the stamina counter runs out. And up. Oh. I don't have to compare those side by side. So there we are. We did the same two mountains. Again, on the PC version that was probably released for the Rift, maybe the Rift S, on a probably half-speed cable. Should still be getting 2.5 gigabits plus. Should be able to get up to 5 if I had slightly better USB ports and slightly better power. Against the same game, but they're running natively on the Quest 2, like built for the Quest 2. Not half bad. Still, I think they did a really good job at adapting to the Climb 2, where they polished the controls, polished the visuals. But I may do more of the Climb just to revisit some of these old mountains, because that was quite lovely. Oh, hello, buddy. What do we got going on here? We got a friend coming up above. How lovely is that? All right. Well, that was a lot of climbing. It was a lot of climbing, and I did them relatively fast because I wanted to get through two mountains fairly speedily rather than enjoying the climb as much as I would have. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Codeweaver Plays Games. I will see you in my next stream.